Hey, Tyler.
Yes.
We're back. I literally have not left. I was going to say shoot your shot. Hey, look at this thing. It's like my fidget.
Yeah, you need that,
fidget.
Dude.
I've been doing this. I've been doing because I'm just like ADD. I can't really go and do anything. So I have this. It's the best little thing. I found it at my desk. I don't know why I haven't been using it.
George, the almost 40-year-old man, needs the fidget tool.
Dude, I got issues.
We all do.
We're here with Alyssa, who is an owner of Revolt Hair Studio in Allentown.
Yeah.
And this is fun. You're our second salon, but I want to have a million more because I'm tired of talking about horrible things. Let's talk about hair.
Yeah, absolutely.
You obviously haven't seen me take my hat off. If you want to see something.
I was showing her this. I'm like, it's bad.
It's pretty bad.
Man. Did you cut that yourself?
Nope.
So, Alyssa, let's learn a little bit about you. So can you kind of give us, how did you come to the Valley and how did you start up Revolt Hair Studio and what's it all about? Where is it? That sort of stuff. I'm going to let you go for a little bit.
Right on. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Alyssa, owner and artistic director at Revolt Hair Studio. We are a luxury organic salon located in Allentown. We are not directly across from Dorney Park, but pretty close to. So if any of you are friends and or members of Bar 3 Lehigh Valley in Allentown, we are situated directly next to them, which shout out to all of my Bar 3 family. Brittany, you're amazing. She's been live streaming all of their classes. So if you are a member, go ahead and take advantage of that. We've been really helping each other, stand each other up throughout this whole situation because we do deal with people physically on a daily basis. So this whole entire situation with the quarantine, not only as a business standpoint, but also as far as being able to fill our cups and our souls every day has been a big challenge. So again, if you're familiar with Dorney Park, we are located across from there. And I'm by way of New Jersey, so I've only been here about 12 years.
That's all right.
Don't hate. Not from Lakewood.
Your goodness.
So I actually grew up on a farm, a 38-acre farm in New Jersey, northern Jersey. We had sheep and goats. I did 4-H. I was the goat queen. I showed goats at the fair. It's pretty intense. So when people look at me now, they're like, "What? You did what?" So
I was a goat queen. I own that.
Did you practice your early hairstylings on the goats?
Well, do you know what's funny? When we would show them, they have to have a specific haircut, which again probably sounds so weird to someone who doesn't know that. But so, we did have to give them special haircuts and trim their hooves and all of that. So I guess you could say it kind of started from there, but I was really more interested in makeup. And where I grew up, it was so small. My graduating class was 41. So you can imagine.
What high school did you go to, if you don't mind?
Yeah, I'm from Lafayette, New Jersey, which I started at High Point, and then I transferred over to Votech in Sparta.
Okay.
Oh, I hate to ask this. What year did you graduate? I know somebody went to High Point.
Oh, yeah. 05, I think.
Yeah, she's way older than that. All right, good. We don't have to talk about her because I don't want to. I'm just kidding.
Class of 05.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm 99. I'm old.
Yeah. No, I know.
Well,
I don't care. Oh, well, thanks. You're just buttering me up. So, Alyssa, how did you how did you open Revolt? I'm always curious with people who own, we have a small business, but it's in the attic. I don't have.
Well, yeah. How'd you get from New Jersey, small town, to open up a salon in Allentown?
Yeah. So transferring from, salon to salon in New Jersey, kind of getting progressively larger as far as the locations and what they offered. I was at a salon and spa in Blairstown, which is off Route 94. So if you're familiar, East Stroudsburg area, right over the bridge. And
Blairstown, that's where they filmed Friday the 13th.
Yes, totally.
Go ahead.
So I was in Blairstown at a salon and spa where there was about 30 of us all together. So facials, massage, waxing, hair. And a girl that I had worked with there, mutual friends, I ended up being introduced to my now husband who grew up here. So fast forward 12 years, and here we are out in Pennsylvania. And so I started at another salon out in Pennsylvania when I first moved here. I was there for about 6 years, and we had some sourness that happened. Long story short, don't play practical jokes on your boss. It never ends well.
Whoa. What happened?
Wait, no. Can we do a short?
Now, you can't. Yep.
Can we get into this a little?
We can just the tip, just a little.
Okay.
So where we were at, we just really enjoyed playing practical jokes on each other, like, hiding certain things, or we had a little, I think it was a gingerbread man at one point that we would hide around the salon and go on and so on and so forth. But progressively, you have to top the last joke or the last thing.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Really,
Yes.
just went a little too out of control. And with that being said, we thought it was best to part ways because of that. So in lieu of that, Revolt. So I'm going against the grain. I've always kind of been a little bit different, a little.
Do you promise to tell us when we stop recording what happened?
I can.
Okay, good. Because otherwise I'm going to be so mad.
How
do you like? You're by Dorney Park. I'm in Bethlehem. Tyler's in Nazareth. We talked to a lot of people from Bethlehem, obviously, and we want to talk to more people from around the area. But how do you like being out, by Dorney Park, that area of the Lehigh Valley?
It's really great. And as you know, the highways right there, we have 222, we have the whole new bypass, we have that whole new shopping center, 78, all 309, they're all right there. So as soon as you come off the exit, we're at that first traffic light. So as far as convenience for our guests, it is something that is readily available no matter where you're coming from in the Lehigh Valley.
Tyler, you could plan your Dorney Park visit around your haircut.
You'd want to go to Dorney Park first, I would think.
Yeah, because you could get it all
done.
blown out.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Alyssa, do you have people, I know that, hairdresser, is that the proper term? No?
Stylist.
No, she said stylist.
Hairdresser, hairstylist, hair wizard, hair ninja.
Let's just go with goat girl or whatever that is fine. But you guys have such a great relationship with your customers. Does it suck that you aren't able to see them? I'm sure every day you go in, you're like, oh, I have Mary today or whomever, and it's something to look forward to.
It's really, really hard. So my husband and I have been married for 7 years. We have 2 daughters, they're 7 and 8. We've been together for a total of 13 years. So this is the longest time that we've all spent together ever. So, I love it. I love spending time with them. We've been doing at home school and different challenges. So I've been giving them different, engineering tasks, or we did Newton's law of motion. And so also fun, different things, not just sit in front of this computer and fill out, whatever vocabulary words.
Yeah.
But it is hard to not see them.
Oh, yeah, it's hard to not see them. And then also, I think, and we've talked about this before, we have even a better appreciation for the teachers in the area who do such a great job. Back.
I did read something, though, that I forget which inventor invented something during being in quarantine during the Black Plague.
Oh, yeah?
It might have been. Let me look it up.
No, it makes sense. Honestly, being here cooped up, especially
it was Isaac Newton worked from home during the Black Plague, and he did his
theory of something.
I forget what he did though.
Gravity.
I think so.
Well, it's interesting because it's tough. My daughter wants to go outside, and it's freezing, and hopefully it'll be a little bit nicer now, but it's tough, and I can't imagine with 2 kids who are 7 and it's a little bit more difficult. A toddler you can pick up and hide somewhere, I guess, but a 7-year-old is more difficult. So has it just been, are you and your husband kind of just rolling with the punches at this point?
Yeah, it's been, my husband also owns his own business, so he too, we're all just kind of stuck here together. So we've made some amendments. We got some chickens. So we have some chicks that we're raising. We have an incubator, so we're incubating 35 chicken eggs. We found a dove egg in a nest, so we threw that in there just to see what happens.
Wait, do you have chickens in your yard?
Yeah, we have 6 acres. So
Oh, I want chickens. That's cool.
This you got the best setup. You're like, you know, a survivalist.
You're making your own food?
Yeah.
That's great. So
I mean,
okay.
I got to go to Wegmans for all that stuff.
I bought the big thing of eggs. Like they have, you know, your regular carton of eggs and then like the double, right? And then they have like a sheet of eggs. It's 2.5 dozen. I've never purchased something like that before. It made me feel really adult.
You got to stock up on your protein.
So, I mean, what, obviously you've been closed, you know, when do you, I mean, we don't know the answer to that. I was going to say, when do you plan to like kind of go back? You don't know. So the one thing, well, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. So as of yesterday, I'm pretty sure most of us saw that Donald Trump has said until April 30th.
Who?
Are the shelter in place.
Oh, so I thought he said it was going to be over in like 5 days.
Well,
is that
I think
initially,
I've never heard of this Donald Trump man. Who is this guy?
Who is that? Initially, I think he wanted to get people back before Easter or right after Easter, but then yesterday he had said that he is extending it until the 30th of April. So with that being said, you know, we're closed until further notice. So with that, there's 8 of us all together. I have a team of 7 other people that I look at as my kids too. I have to worry about them and their own families. And, you know, even if they don't have kids, they still have to pay their bills and so on and so forth. So, you know, I was trying to come up with ideas as far as still being able to generate revenue to be able to pay my team with. So we've implemented either a prepay or buy a gift card. So then that way for when we do open back up, that gift is already, you know, been paid for. That way I can pay my team now with it, and then they wouldn't receive the commission down the road.
And wouldn't you have like appointments already scheduled that you could be like, hey, can you pay for your appointment now? I mean, I guess that's, you want to ask. I don't know.
I always leave it up to the guests. So like same thing if teammates leave or whatever the situation is, I've always thought of it as it's always up to the guests. They're the one that chose to come.
Absolutely.
So whatever they want to do, but in addition to the gift cards, we have curbside pickup for products, so they can obviously keep up with everything at home.
And they can find everything on your Facebook and Instagram, right? Like if they go there, they can find all this, and we'll link that. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Just implemented color kits. So as we know that we're going to be at least another month without being able to see our guests, we have figured out a way to serve them with their color needs for the most part until we're able to see them, so they're not using box color and stuff like that. So we are giving them just enough color to cover what their part is and then around their hairline. So then that way, that will help them feel a little bit better, or if they do have to do conference calling, they're not sitting there with some crazy roots and all of that. So, I mean, there is stipulations, can't be highlights or anything like that, but
Are you offering the conference colorings too? Like, will you chat with somebody?
So we have put together a package. So basically it is only for existing colored guests because we already have their formulas. Right. So they can pay $30. They will get a recyclable container with your developer and your color that is already measured to the exact amount that you're going to need. They will get a pair of disposable gloves. They will get an applicator brush or tint brush. They will get a FaceTime video with myself or their artist, whoever they feel most comfortable with, to walk them through. So we're trying to make it as easy as possible. We also have an entire page of instructions on exactly how to mix and timing and all of that. So,
Tyler, you have pretty short hair,
and that's all. That's by design.
Well, I'm just saying, like, what if we got some color, and then she could walk you through? Like, I can't do that. I might have to go out. I don't know.
What do you think? I'm not going out? I mean, I'll do it, but
it's just fun. Like, we asked, we had another salon on earlier, and we asked if you have any tips, and they're like, don't cut your hair at home. Is that the same tip from you? Like, just wait it out until you can get back to your salon?
You know what? And this is what I love about A, business owners, but B, salons in general, is everyone has a different approach to everything. So what might work for someone else might not work for, the other. So what we have come up with within reason is to do video chat or, FaceTime with our guests that for whatever reason they feel like they can't wait to cut their bangs, or they can't wait to cut the hair around their ear, or they need to shape up their neck or cut their kids' hair for whatever reason. So we are offering video chats in order to help you successfully cut your hair, or your husband or your kids' hair, while we're not able to help you. But again, that might not be for everybody. So
if I'm growing my hair out, right, this part is really annoying because it just kind of like fluffs out like that, right? Yeah. And it doesn't. What do? Do you just let that go? I just have to like live through this. Maybe this is the best time to grow my hair out.
You are in quarantine, so I mean.
Well, see, that's my goal. Like, I'm gonna let it ride for this. I'm not gonna shave. I'm not gonna cut my hair. I'm just gonna brush my teeth and take showers. That's my only, and wash my hands, of course. And then I would love to see everybody reemerge from their houses after this, looking like, and we should just all congregate and just look at each other like the
what have you been
that
doing?
we've become.
Or you can talk to Alyssa and maybe have your hair look somewhat normal. So do that. Yeah. Hey, so we always want to give our interviewees a chance to plug everything at the end, and we're gonna, of course, when we publish this, we're gonna tag you and everything like that. But can you let people know again how they can get in touch with you?
Absolutely. So for the time being, since we are not in our physical location, I have a text phone. You can also call. I don't usually answer the phone call, but the text I will always answer. And that phone number is 484-773-2542. And then you can get in contact with us at any given moment, as far as either rescheduling an appointment you already have booked, if you want to purchase products for curbside, if you want us to deliver your color kit to your doorstep, whatever needs that you might have. That's how you can reach us. Obviously via either our Facebook or Instagram. Both is Revolt Hair Studio, so should be relatively easy to find that way.
Before we let you go, what's the most wild color design you've ever done?
Wild. So I would say at least half of us specialize in fantasy color. So that's not wild to us because that's what, we really enjoy doing. But I would say, I think the craziest thing I've ever done, and also most proud of, was a red mohawk. The sides were blonde and I did cheetah print on them. So, I mean, that's not great to me. It's not crazy. I would wear that, but it was definitely something more artistic that I could showcase versus just painted.
Seems like it would be very difficult to pull off. Planning.
If you go through our videos, we interviewed these teachers like a couple days ago, and Tim, the one guy, he has like a green shorter mohawk, and he's a teacher. And I'm like, man, if he can do that. So I asked my daughter, who's 4, I'm like, what do you think if Dad got a mohawk? Well, and she got really mad at me, and so I guess I can't do that. But I feel like when we come out of this, people aren't going to be as judgmental about stuff like this. Like, if you want to wear a mohawk at work, who cares,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, for me, I'm not saying that it's just hair in a negative way, but it always grows. We can always change it. We can always fix it. I personally, both times were for cancer fundraisers. I shaved my head twice. For raising money. So, I mean, clearly it comes back. So,
yeah. Well, it's great. Hey, I'm so happy that you reached out to us, and it's really nice to meet you. And I hope after this, maybe we can, chat again or talk. Like, it's been a lot of fun. I'm sorry that we weren't able to go Facebook Live, but this is still going to go up absolutely everywhere. And we appreciate your time.
Thank you. I appreciate you spending the morning with me.
Yay. Yeah. All right. Hey, everybody have a great day. I feel a lot better than I did 2 hours ago. I'm pumped. So thank you. We'll talk to you soon.
Okay. Thanks.
Bye-bye.